Hi there, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to do a little unboxing stroke walkthrough of the Alice the Wonderland Oracle. This is deck by Lucy Cavendish and the artwork is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. These are the people that I think did do the Shadows and Lights Oracle. They've worked on quite a few things together. I'm quite interested in trying to get their Vampire Oracle. I think it's called Le Vampire, Le Vampires. So hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on that at some point. But it's on my list. But I'm trying to be good because I've got quite a lot of decks to be getting on with at the moment, trying to open up and show to you. So I'm gonna try and resist. Let's see how long we last. So this is the box, and it's kind of the normal, I think these are Blue Angel, published by Blue Angel, but I will check that in a sec. So that's the box. This is the little book. This is the Alice the Wonderland Oracle, and it's all a little bit about the cards and the concept, some spreads. The cards as a page and a half, 2 pages for each card. So that's all of the different cards. It's going to be really interesting to work with these because I was never a fan of Alice in Wonderland as a child, and it's not something I've ever really kind of gelled with. So it'd be really interesting to see how they are to work with. And when I first saw the I've kind of avoided all the Alice in Wonderland decks because I'm not really a fan of the stories, but when I saw these, I think I saw it first on Lou Falcor's page on her channel. I looked at them and I just thought actually they might be really interesting because they seem not to be all sort of light and fluffy. They seem to have a little bit of a little bit of depth to them, a bit of an edge. So I thought I would give them a try. So this is the cards. Well, these are the cards. Sorry, that was terrible English. This is the backs. These are the backs. And these are the cards. So nice cardstock, I would say. They're glossy, which is not necessarily my favourite. I prefer the matte decks, but you know, they're nice. So I'm just going to go through the cards and just show you each of the cards. So you have the card name, which is All in the Golden Afternoon. And this talks about inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. So there's some keywords on there. And that looks like that's the case for all of them. So that's All in the Golden Afternoon. And this one is I Wonder What Will Happen Next. Follow the White Rabbit. That's quite hard to say. The White Rabbit. Falling. Becoming braver. Choices. Investigate. They do stick together a little bit at first. Do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. Curiouser and curiouser. Follow your own good advice. Oh my God, how many of us that read the tarot and read for others need to heed that? I mean, my guide literally taps me on the head when I'm saying something to somebody else if I'm reading for them and kind of says, you need to listen to that yourself. So how appropriate is that? Changed in the night. Lead the way. all must have prizes. Trying to please everyone. So these do pack a little bit of a punch, don't they? Clock time. This is a message for a rabbit. This is a moment's regret. Nostalgia, idealising the past, fearing you've made a mistake. How many of us need to hear that from time to time, eh? Growing up. No need to fear. Who in the world are you? Keep your temper. The right way. Learn to create what you desire. Set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. These are actually really nice messages, I think. Use your time well. That old Cheshire Cat is ever so spooky, isn't he? Wake up. It's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, repetition. How many of us have lately woken up on this day, and the next day is the same, and the next day is the same, and the next day is the same, especially during this whole COVID palaver thing that's going on at the moment. You know, we've all been shut indoors mostly. It's been very much samey, hasn't it, each day? And then we've got painting the roses red, covering up the errors. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Find the lesson. Law is not justice. Rules that are not fair. That's really interesting as well, bearing in mind the background that we're all sitting in at the moment with a lot of protests and things going on, and also I think to a certain extent things like Pride and that, where people have fought against rules that have not been fair for a long time. So interesting card. And that's believe. Belong to your own dream. Create your own life. I want to be a queen. Impossible things. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words. Shine bright like a candle. Nature communication. You are rare and free. Uncertainty. Keeping up. Forget who you are. Let conditioning fall away. Your memories no longer define you. Mortality. Life is brief, bright and beautiful, and yours to live. Interesting. Quite powerful cards, aren't they? Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness, regardless of the conditions. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. And such a curious dream. Returning to reality, coming home. So those are actually a really interesting little deck, I think. It's 45 cards. I think they could be quite interesting to work with. I think there's some really interesting energy in those cards that is actually quite deep and not all light and fluffy. So it might not be a light and fluffy give me a hug kind of oracle, but it might be a kind of kick me up the butt kind of oracle. So it'd be interesting to start watching though, start reading with those and have a little look and see what they've got to say. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back soon. I've got some more unboxings to do, so please do like and subscribe if you like this kind of thing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.